Hey there, this is Kelly with North Commerce, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about little conversion rate optimization things we can do to help increase our average order value. In this example, I'm going to use this really nice alarm clock. It's called Hatch, the Restore 2. And I think this is sort of like the perfect example because you might have a lower priced item. This one hangs out at around $200, and you'll notice what they're doing on the product page is only giving someone the option to select a different color and then adding that to your cart. So they've completely removed any sort of quantity counter to increase or decrease the amount of these alarm clocks that you'd want. It makes some sense at the very beginning where, it's a $200 product, and so you would suspect that people are buying one at a time. What I want to show you is what I would do inside of North Commerce as a conversion rate optimization test to see if we could increase the amount of these alarm clocks that are being purchased. Let's go ahead and create this product inside of North Commerce. So I'll go into North Commerce. I'm just on my tutorial site on InstaWP. You guys can go to this site to see it. And I'm going to go ahead and create a new product. Now this is generally Nike stuff, but I'm going to make an exception here and create this product. So I'll come in here and I'll just add some simple text and stuff, and then add the product images. I have them saved here. I'll let those load in. And this is all on InstaWP, so we're using their servers to load this data. I'm going to go ahead and select all of those images. It's selected this one as the first primary one. I want to add this one here. And I might even remove this one just for the sake of it being a duplicate. So quantity, I'll just put 25. It doesn't even matter because we're having variations. I'll add price there. And now what I want to do is I want to add the color options here. So that looks good. And then I want to add our conversion rate optimization test. How in the first place are we going to even get people to purchase more? Are we just going to have an increase or decrease, like product quantity counter? What should we do to encourage people to buy more than one? This specific product is an alarm clock for your bedroom. What happens are typically, and this would all depend on your customer profile, you would suspect that maybe people have more than one room in their home and they have other people living with them. And this could be, kids, it could be roommates, it could be, family members, whatever. You have other people living in your house. So what if we could encourage people to purchase more than one by having them select how many rooms they want an alarm clock for? So what I'm proposing here is to add an additional option besides color that would allow someone to select how many rooms they want an alarm clock for. So let's go ahead and see how we would do this inside of North Commerce. So I'll go in here and I'll add the color options. So let's see, they call it anything special. Nope, they don't call it anything special. I am just going to use the exact same colors here just for the sake of it looking nice. So I'll add that and I'll hit tab, and then I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I'm adding the hex code here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the colors here. So what is this first one called? It's called latte. So that looks good. I'm going to type in latte here. Okay, so that hex code was C3AB92. Okay, so that looks good. Then the next one we have is putty. So let's add that putty, and then I need to get the color from that one as well. So we'll do that. And come back here, change this to hex. And then this color code was 50EFEB. So there's putty, and then the last one I think is called slate. Perfect. Slate, and then we'll add the color for that as well. So all this is looking good. And slate is going to be 9499999. So there we go. I'll save those. And then I want to add another option. And now we want to select, let's call this rooms. So we can add a text option type, and then I'll type in 1 room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms. I might want to call this 2 rooms. and then 3 rooms. And then let's go up to 4. I think that's fair. Okay, so that looks good. We can set some inventories for these. Now you can set all sorts of different inventories for that if you'd like. Now, I don't want all of these to be $199. What I want to do is I want to set a value for each of these. So for 2 rooms, I want to set an additional price of another $199. So that'll automatically add $199 to flat amount here. Okay. So what I need to do now is just update the pricing here. For 2 rooms, I'll add $398. I think 192 times 2 is $398. $398. And then so everywhere it's 2 rooms, I can update that. And then we'll do the same thing for 3 rooms. So $597. So let's do that. $597. 3 rooms is $597. And then 4 rooms will be $796. So I can go $796, and then I'll copy and paste all these. So 4 rooms. Okay. Okay, so I have all my products set up. And what I'll do is I'll click on Save Product. Let's take a peek and see where we're at here. So what we have right here, just out of the box with North Commerce, is an option to choose the color that we want and the amount of rooms that we want as well. So it looks like those are out of order. I can fix that in a second. But what we're looking at here is an option to select a color and then an option to select how many rooms you want to include this alarm in. So someone might think, okay, cool, like there is a 30-day warranty or a 60-night bedside trial. Awesome. I want to get one for me and my daughter, or one for me and my roommate, or whatever. You could easily pique someone's interest to buy one for more than 1 room. Let me update this really quick. Okay, so I updated this. And so now what we would do is we would run a test for this. We could create a whole separate product for this, and then we would see what the conversion rate on offering a variation or an option type that is for a selection of rooms. So this is a great way that I've seen with other businesses, especially products that you would use in individual rooms. This could be, an alarm clock like Restore, or a air freshener, or an air purifier, or whatever. And even with something like this higher ticket item here at $199, I do think that we would see conversions at this price point to buy 2 or 3 of these, and just encouraging people to fill up their homes with the alarm clock. That would be useful. And with the 60-day bedside guarantee, we sort of ease the mind, or the buyer can then justify purchasing the $398 or the $597 price point. And then the customer can justify that price point with the 60-day guarantee. We kind of relieve those concerns and any of those objections that might happen. So this is just a quick tip that I wanted to create today to show you different ways that you might be able to test different offers on your product page that could help increase average order values. And you might be surprised how well some of these things convert, even if you think that they're, like a super high price point or something like that. It's always worth testing. And in North Commerce, it's super easy to pivot and to move and to add certain things so that you can test these things out and see how well they convert. And sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. It's just the name of the game. Using a tool like North Commerce helps you make these adjustments and run these tests. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to create more of these tips and trick videos. And so stay tuned next time. I appreciate you watching.